in this episode of Divestment Tales, we're going to get more into the divestment hypocrisy for black men. And the divestors, as you see here on the first slide here that we have, she says true, speaking about Bronny James, of course, you say goes to a high school that costs like $40,000 a year in a predominantly white city. I don't know what y'all expected. Now, we covered the video with Bronny James. We talked about that. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. But she says here, true, but bet there's more than one black girl at the school. But let me guess, they're not attractive. He said, I honestly don't care who the kid takes to prom. You're lying. If you didn't care who took to prom, you wouldn't have said nothing about a black girl. She said, or dates. He said, but it isn't a good look when you say, I guess every, NBA kid is with a non-black person. And you see to the right, the same woman, my husband and I, a few Halloweens ago. So you got Zaddy and you're bothered about Bronny James, a 17-year-old kid. So I have to ask the divestors a question. Why do you, if you have a white man, this one has a whole white husband, okay? Why are you as a grown woman worrying about a 17-year-old kid and you got your white man? And you mad about it, talking about he didn't take a black girl, but you don't have a black husband. What are you talking about? So you can have Zaddy, but he can't take Becky to prom. And this has been an overarching thing that I have been seeing with the divestors. It's like, I can do it, but if you do it, you're a sellout. You're a sellout to the black community. But they can do it and they're not sellouts. They're not at all. How is it that you got a whole Zaddy and still getting mad at a black child or black men? I don't understand the logic in it. Please help me to understand that. Why are you even still talking about black men or even a black child? Why are you doing a male child? Why are you doing that? It doesn't make sense. Now let's look at this next one here. Now to the left, she says, this ain't sitting right with me. This white girl with this, black dude here. But same girl speaking about, this NBA player, Travis Kelce. Okay. Maybe white men are it. Well, you just said a white girl with a black man don't sit right with you. But then when it comes to looking at Zaddy here, you saying maybe white men are it. Do y'all see this? And I can make videos about this all freaking day. This divestment hypocrisy that they have. You can have Zaddy, but the black man, he can't have a Becky. It still bothers you. And I told y'all in my last live stream, divestors hate white women. They really do. They want to be white women a lot, and they mad they can't be a white woman, but they can't stand a white woman. So how is it, and y'all kind of help me in the comment section, how is it that she lusts after Zaddy, saying maybe white men are it? The other one had a whole husband that's a Zaddy, but one complaining about a 17-year-old black child going to a prom, and this other one, this random people that she don't even know, saying this ain't sitting right with me. Like divestors, y'all gotta pick a position. Either you're gonna be all in with Zaddy and them, or you're gonna not be all in. Because like I say, it doesn't make sense at this point that y'all doing that. I'm just trying to understand, all of that. Y'all be the same ones calling names to all these black men, but got Zaddy. So is it that you hate black men so much that you don't want to see black men with anybody? Because that's what I'm feeling from the situation. Like, they don't want to see black men with anybody. And you know how it is in our community. If you're not, let's call it what it is. If you're not giving that thug persona, or you're not giving some sort of toxic persona, We got to call it toxicity, but your blue collar brothers, that's out here, they're straight laced, that's not out here doing the thug things. They not, high up on the totem pole, let's call it what it is. Or if you're, a white collar brother, one of them, I just recently saw that they had his brothers marching in suits, and a lot of them was calling the brothers lame and oh, this is a turn off to me to see black men in suits. That's a turn off to see black men in suits. I don't understand that, but they trying to change the image of black men, and I'm all for changing the image of black men. I'm for it. I'm completely supportive of changing the image, getting it away from that old thug dust, crap. I'm all for it. Change that image of black men. We need to have a different look, because that image of black men spreads throughout the world. And then when we go to other countries, people think black American men are like that. And we're not like that at all. All of us not no freaking thug. We not walking around here with no freaking rap persona. You know what I'm saying? But this hypocrisy that they have, like I say, it's just like I said, it's amazing that these females even got enough traction to be talking. And then another thing, they will make videos talking about black men and who they choose and all that. And because this particular brother, he chose a booger wolf, a Becky booger wolf, he may have. Okay. But why are you mad that he chose a booger wolf? You didn't want him. You didn't want him. Like, what was he supposed to do? If the booger wolf Becky wanted to be with him, you didn't want to be with him. I mean, what was he supposed to do? Like, say, hey, they say it's somebody out there for everybody, right? Why are you sitting in your apartment by yourself, mad, making videos about a dude a lot of times that don't have a lot of income? Because if he had income, he wouldn't choose that kind of female. Well, we know this. Men choose women a lot of times based off what they like, and a lot of times based off their income. Because you just had the same guy, he get his money up, his female will change completely. Either he'll upgrade the one he got, or he'll get him a new one, kind of matching his level of success. But you're sitting in an apartment on freaking YouTube or Instagram or whatever, talking about this dude, and he chose a overweight, female and all of that. And you claim you look better than she do. Okay, if you look better, how is it that this woman that don't look as quote unquote good as you, and she's viewed by you as a booger wolf or whatever, and yet you mad at her and you supposed to be looking better? Why didn't you go with the dude? Why didn't you choose to be with him then? It seems like she getting something that you don't have, because at least she's not sitting down in an apartment bitter on freaking YouTube making videos about men. She's not doing that. You need to check yourself. Making videos over and over and over and over about some black man with some woman or whatever he wanted to be with. That's his choice. Well, if you want to be with any of those men that you're making 100 videos about, why don't you go try to find out who these men are, jump in a DM and say you're interested, and you, because you say you look better and all that other stuff. Well, maybe you could probably pull him away from that chick, right? I mean, to me, that makes you look bad, not her. You are so bad off that you mad at a female that you calling a booger wolf, you calling overweight, you calling everything else. So that girl got a man and you don't got one. Boy, and you think you making the dude look bad? No, you look bad that you complaining on that kind of girl. That kind of girl not complaining about you. That's what I'm saying. That divestment hypocrisy is just crazy to me. It is crazy, fellas. It is crazy. But y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know. What y'all think about this. Some of this stuff that's coming up, on Twitter, some of these brothers are just point me in these directions. And I'm like, man, this why is this stuff just out here like that? I mean, this is just some major L's at this point. It is some major L's. Just stop. I would say stop with the propaganda because you're not winning it. You're not going to win that propaganda whatsoever. I mean, the last thing, what I look like getting mad at Pookie and Ray Ray. That would make me look bad. Getting mad at Pookie and Ray Ray in their area of success. Because I don't want no female Pookie and Ray Ray can get. Because Pookie and Ray Ray can only get a certain kind of female. Every day I'm making a video about Pookie and Ray Ray and showing a picture of Pookie and Ray Ray and the female that he with. I don't care about that. Pookie and Ray Ray's not even on my level. I wouldn't make a video about Pookie and Ray Ray in the area of that in finance. It wouldn't even make no sense. But I'm me and they are who they are, sitting in an apartment by themselves alone with no man. But y'all let me know in the comments y'all think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know about this divestment hypocrisy. Because like I said, these females are taking so many L's.